European Union farmers are concerned about how food supply chains could be affected if the UK leaves the EU with a no-deal Brexit, as they claim a trade volume of €58 billion £51 billion is at stake. An umbrella organisation of EU farmers and the food and drink industry, Copa Cogeca, has given a stark warning of the dangers of a no-deal Brexit. This comes as there is increasing concern talks could collapse after the last round of negotiations between the UK and EU made little progress. Last Friday, EU chief Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier said there has been no significant progress in talks between the EU and the UK. Copa Cogeca is urging transitional rules to be put in place so trade between the EU and the UK does not collapse at the beginning of 2021. The association is concerned at the growing risk of no agreement and how this could affect supply chains. They want to see a quota-free and duty-free agricultural and food trade. They said, "We are pushing for the review of alternative, temporary agreements that could be implemented from early 2021 if it should not be possible to conclude a free trade agreement this year." The EU is the UK's largest trading partner and accounts for 45% of exports and 53% of imports. As it stands, Boris Johnson has said he will not extend the transition period further than 2020. Copa Cogeca is one of the organisations urging the UK government to reconsider and for a temporary agreement to be put in place if there is no agreement by the end of the year. They said it is of utmost importance to keep a close relationship between the European Food Standards Authority (EFSA) and the UK's Food Standards Agency (FSA). They claim that a temporary extension would preserve tariff and quota-free trade. The UK said last week that imports of lower standard American food were part of the ongoing negotiations. COVID-19 has meant Brexit talks have been taking place by video call. Although both sides have been involved in 4 rounds of talks on fisheries, no progress had been made towards a deal. The British Retail Consortium has warned that the UK could face food shortages worse than COVID-19 if there is a no-Brexit deal. Director of Food and Sustainability, Andrew Opie, said, "If we get a disorderly Brexit, we potentially face a bigger challenge than the food supply chain faced with COVID."